Okay guys, so I'm at a grocery store. I'm not going to show you what I look like right now because I kind of look like a walking rat's nest, and I'll get all prettied up for the video later, but right now I'm just grocery shopping. I got my basket here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've got a list of things I need to buy. Let's do this, I guess. So the first thing I need is flour, and this is supposedly the cake mixing aisle. I need all-purpose flour or something like that. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Is there a difference between these that I'm not seeing? Okay, so that's like flour and baking powder. Now we just need eggs and milk. I think my dad's actually in the other aisle getting some milk, so he's got that covered. Vanilla extract, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while, guys. Okay, so I actually had to have help to find the vanilla extract, and it's all up here. And apparently, this stuff is really popular, but expensive. And so I'm gonna go with the store brand, just because it's cheaper. Don't know how well you guys can see this, because I'm kind of walking at the same time as doing this, but there's our haul so far. Baking powder, flour, and the vanilla extract. Once again, my dad's getting the milk, so I gotta find things like eggs and whatnot. Okay, so I found the eggs, but there's like tons of them. We only need a little bit. Nobody in our family really eats eggs, so that's why I have to buy them, because there's none in the fridge at home. I think maybe a 6-pack will cover it. I'm not sure. Okay, so great news. We actually don't need a vanilla extract after all. We have some at home, so that cuts our price practically in half. Just put this back. There we go. Okay, so all we need is really right there. I think we got honey at home too, but I might grab some extra just in case. Okay, so the last thing we need is honey, but since we aren't going to be using icing and we're going to need a lot to cover the entire cake, we actually do have to get a bunch of honey. And I know this was like the cereal aisle, but all the syrups are on this aisle apparently. So Dad says he has a specific brand he likes. We're going to try and pick that out from all this. So while I was waiting for my dad to tell me what the honey was, salad anybody? Okay, so shenanigans aside, we got it. This is the honey my dad likes. It's unfiltered, which means all the pollen is still in it. Yeah, this is what's going on our cake. Okay, that's everything we need. Time to check out and start on this cake. See you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone, yes, we're doing a cake video again. Today we're going to try and recreate a honey cake, but not in the traditional sense. So yes, my gift for you guys for 200 subscribers is to make a honey cake, an Egyptian honey cake, but problem is, I have to make it from scratch, and I don't really like the taste of honey cake, so I'm kind of improvising. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy today. It's probably going to be chaotic. I have all the appliances and ingredients there behind me. Never really done this before either. I mean, last time I made the cake was for 5 days over the year, if you guys remember that. What is the internet going to think of Egyptian Enthusiast after today's video? Oh, I know! She's a ditz! Okay, cake goes in. You can call that a cake. But we'll just see what happens. It's probably gonna be, yeah. So over here, I'm using my microphone stand to tilt the camera and everything. Over here, I've got my station and everything. Got a little drink to keep me, you know, hydrated. This is a threat, stay hydrated. And got this computer so I can pull up the recipe, because I'm using my phone to record. I can't really use my phone to get the recipe. So if you guys remember our grocery shopping trip, we just got all of the ingredients over there in the back, right there, yeah. I found out you kind of need a mixer I've never used a mixer before. This is gonna be really interesting. Where the hell does this even go? So the way this is working is I'm actually creating a vanilla cake and then putting honey on it because I don't really like the taste of honey cake. And honey is usually a little bit too sweet for me, but I did want to make a honey themed cake because it gotta make it, you know, Egyptian and things like that for this channel. And so we're gonna try and use a spruce eats recipe I found. Yeah, it's basically I'm just going to figure out what I'm supposed to do as I'm doing it. So it's that much more entertaining for you guys. It says it's got a total prep time of 15 minutes and a cook time of 30. Watch this video be like an hour or something. Let's see. We needed 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, which we got at the grocery store last time over here. And then 1 1/3 cups of sugar. I don't know where the sugar is. So I found the sugar. It's in this gigantic jug I've never seen before. And I'm looking at this recipe. Apparently it fills 2 9-inch cake pans, but my family likes sheet cakes, so I'm gonna try and like put this into just like a regular cake pan. Hopefully that doesn't implode everything. We also need salt, so there you go, salt. And then unsalted butter, that's in the fridge. And I'm supposed to let the eggs and butter warm to room temperature before beginning, and I didn't do that. Okay, so here's the eggs and the butter out of the fridge. This is salted butter. We don't have unsalted butter, but my dad says it's not gonna make much of a difference, so we're using salted butter instead of unsalted. Culinary professionals, I'm sorry if you're screaming at me right now. We gotta let the butter and the eggs warm up first, so while we're doing that, maybe let's get our pan and stuff. Oh, we also need milk. I gotta let the milk warm up too. What am I doing? We also need baking powder, which we saw us get at the store yesterday. Vanilla extract, which we have at home. I think that's everything actually, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, and don't worry, you guys will be able to see everything in just a minute. So my lovely, lovely mic stand lets me pan down and do all sorts of stuff like that. So now we have the ability to actually look at the workspace, and you guys can see me like cooking and stuff without me having to like mess with the camera as I'm doing something. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I almost forgot, the honey, you guys saw that? The honey's not going in the actual batter, the honey is going to go on top of the cake. Because once again, I don't really like the taste of honey cake. So while we're waiting for this stuff to warm up, let's get the cake pans. They were down here last time. Remember I had that whole adventure trying to find them last time? And so if it makes 2 9-inch regular cakes, let's just get a really big sheet, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see any of this. I don't think you can, but whatever. I didn't break anything, I promise. This one right here is the size I used last time for that disaster of a cake I made. It says it's gonna make 4 cups of baking mixture with this recipe, so we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're waiting this really, honestly. Okay, so I took my camera off the stand to like show you my working space. I've been waiting for these stupid eggs to warm up for like the past 20 minutes. Like, I was supposed to start at like 2 o'clock and it's already 2:40, for crying out loud. I mean, that's also just because I'm myself, but like, these eggs are still cold. Like, the butter's fine and everything like that. The milk is fine. The eggs feel like little ice cubes. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Ah! Curse you chicken fetuses. Well, I can't really afford to wait any longer. These darn eggs are like literal ice cubes, so I'm gonna leave these for a little bit. I don't think I have to include them in the mix right away because I think I need to put the milk and the flour and the sugar and stuff together first. What we're gonna work on now is the first step, besides letting everything warm, is to butter and flour the cake pan, which I just showed you guys. Normally my family would use like cooking oil or cooking spray. I don't know if it does the exact same thing, but I'm gonna try and flour the pan. I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to start. Let me go consult some experts, aka my parents, and we'll see what I do. Okay, so my dad says all I really gotta do is run like a stick of butter on the sides of the pan and put a little light coating of flour on here. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna show that to you guys, because this is a little bit of a cluttered space already. Let's just give it a shot. I only have this one stick of butter to use in the overall recipe, and it's about room temperature now, so I could probably get away with using part of this and then using the rest in the batter. Seems legit, right? Hopefully that's not a bad idea. So we're just gonna open up the stick of butter, and my dad said all you gotta do is take the stick of butter and like run it along the edges and stuff. So I'm gonna like halfway unwrap it like that, and we're gonna try and paint the inside of this, I guess. Yeah, that's not so bad. Gotta make sure I'm using the flat side. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there we go. Maybe I won't show you this entire process, but yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, so we sufficiently buttered the pan. I'm gonna hold off on flouring it until we actually deal with this stick of butter, because the next step is to actually cut the butter into like slices so it's easily like put into the mixture, if that makes sense. So I know you can't see it right now. I promise that'll change in a minute. But basically we gotta cut this thingy into pieces so it goes better into the mixture. I'm gonna try and use the mixer this time. Oh gosh, this angle is horrific. There we go. See, now you can see. That's much better. But yeah, basically we're gonna try and cut this into pieces. Okay, we are going to continue to try and cut this into pieces without losing more butter. Maybe I should have done this over the counter. Okay, so I continued chopping up the butter off of camera, and I put some flour and made sure the butter looked okay in the pan. So now I think, let's do a quick check here. Yeah, the eggs are about room temperature, so we're ready to start mixing. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna show you guys the mixing process, because it is literally just me holding a bowl and using a mixer, but I know you guys wanna see every like little aspect of this without, you know, like it spiraling into chaos. So let's give this a shot. So the next step after like washing your hands and stuff is preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I didn't do that yet. And butter and flour in the pans. Combine the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, and the salt. So not the eggs. We're good. Awesome. I'm gonna do that. Alright, so here's all of our dry ingredients in a bowl, and now is the moment of truth where I figure out if a mixer is going to be in my obituary or not. How the actual hell do I turn this thing on? That's not it. Give me a minute. Oh, it's off. Okay, so the mixer isn't nearly as deadly as it seems. So I'm just gonna hit this mixing thing. It says to mix until all the dry ingredients are combined. So, that is definitely not supposed to happen. Okay, so it kind of splashed everywhere a little bit, but I think that kind of looks like a grainy consistency. I don't know, I'm sorry if that's not it. That's what it kind of looks like to me. I think now is when I add the milk and eggs and stuff. Let me check. For what it is, I think this is actually pretty good. So now I need to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I think this is it. The label's all weird up. So 1 teaspoon of this vanilla stuff. And then I gotta add in the milk as I'm mixing it again. So that's probably gonna go everywhere again. We're gonna try adding the vanilla now? Question mark? Can I get the bottle open? There we go. Yeah, see? Egypt's a strong girl, I think. Okay, there, 1 teaspoon vanilla, right? Pure vanilla, yep, okay, there we go. There's the vanilla, smells nice, yummy. That there, so it's not hitting the table, and then now we turn on the mixer and add the milk. Yay, I didn't even pour the milk. How much milk do we need again? The correct answer was 1 cup of milk. Fuck, I spilled it. We're gonna mix it on low and slowly add in the milk. for like a minute. Oh, it's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. That's probably too fast. Oh no! This is already going to hell. Why am I not surprised? Oh no. That's probably better. Okay, what, a little bit of time? I realize you guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but it's creating a giant mess. Oh no. Just mix it, just mix it, just mix it. Come on, Egypt. You can do this. Hey, that actually doesn't look too bad. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, now I'm supposed to stop and use the spatula for a bit, right? Is that what it's supposed to do? Wow, okay, this is actually smelling really good. It kind of looks like cake batter. I'm not gonna lie, I think I actually did something right. Or at least dough. I'm supposed to scrape it down and then mix for another minute. So, here goes, I guess. Come on, get off the spatula. There we go. No, that's... Oh, I lost so much. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Honestly, from what I've seen from my cooking shows and stuff, that actually looks pretty darn good. So now comes the time where we add these bastard eggs, and they're finally warmed up so I can use them. So I gotta crack the first egg and then just mix it until it's incorporated with the mixer. I've got it resting against the sink over there so all hell doesn't break loose. But yeah, let's give this a shot. All right, you unfertilized chicken egg. Time to meet your maker. Actually, okay. Please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode. You guys can't even see what I'm doing, shit. Don't get eggshells in it, please. Oh, hey, shit. I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. Okay, now I gotta mix until incorporated on like medium, right? Okay, so let's give it a shot. Okay, so now we're gonna add the second egg, so come on, Egypt. Oh, that wasn't too bad of a crack. Oh, I say that. Get the trash can ready. Crap. Oh, gosh. Hold on, I'm trying to make this visible to you guys, but it's like shattered. Oh, no. Okay. Get your hands in that chicken fetus. Oh, gosh. Well, not even chicken fetus, but you know. Ah, crap. A piece of eggshell got in there. It's okay. I will reach into the mess and grab it. Oh, that is disgusting! Okay guys, there's our batter. That actually looks really good. I remember what it looked like last time when we were actually making a cake, and so the final step is to now put it in this pan. So I'm actually pretty psyched so far, even though like the mixer attacked me a couple of times. This is going surprisingly well. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Okay guys, this is it. The final step, like before we actually bake this thing. This is either gonna be where everything goes right and I do something right for once, or everything goes perfectly wrong. So here goes, I guess. I don't know if I have enough batter. This might have been a bad idea again. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with this. It will be okay. It's not okay. Okay, give me a minute. Need a spatula. Spatula. Okay. Just gonna scrape all this out of here, and I'm gonna make it uniform. That way, when it rises, it'll be like a little sheet cake. Yeah, that'll be good, right? Frick. Come on, out of the bowl, out of the bowl. I don't know if you guys can see any of this. I'm really trying to orient the camera this time so you can see everything and I'm not blocking it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm watching this as it's happening. Yikes, maybe I should have stuck with the round cake design. We'll figure it out, guys, don't worry. All right, guys, there we go. That's the cake before it goes in the oven. I actually think I did an okay job with this. This isn't going to be a super thick cake like the last one is, but I think I did it, guys. This wasn't a horrific disaster.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, maybe it was a little bit, but you know, I'll take my successes where I can. Look at this thing. It actually looks pretty darn good. I tried to spread it evenly so it would all rise evenly, and now I just gotta figure out how the hell to get it in the oven without burning myself, because that's a thing I will do. Wow. Alright, you guys, there is our cake baby in the oven. We're gonna leave it in there for about 30 to 35 minutes because after we did the calculations of how big this pan is in comparison to a cake pan, it's roughly the same, so we don't really have to worry too much about it. So, yeah, just gonna leave it in there for 30 minutes, and then test it with a toothpick, and then we'll see from there. Okay, so time's up. It looks pretty good, but just be sure I'm gonna stick this toothpick inside of it. How about right here? It's dry! It's ready to take out! Awesome! So there's the toothpick. There we go. Okay, gotta take this thing out of there. Okay, there's the base of our honey cake, the vanilla cake base, and we're gonna take this honey. Once it's all cooled down, we're gonna drizzle it on top, and that's gonna be Egypt's unofficial honey cake. Wow, guys! It does kind of look a little bit lopsided, but you know, I guess that's part of the charm, maybe. And it really just matters how it tastes, right? I'm really excited to try it. Yeah, let's wait for it to cool, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're gonna try and put a little bit of honey drizzle. Oh, dang! How's that look? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, it stopped. Oh gosh. There we go. Oops. A little bit of a hiccup. That's fine though. Yeah. Unofficial honey cake right there. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. Not the greatest looking cake, but I'm sure it'll taste pretty good. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Now we just get to taste it. Okay, you guys. There's our setup. We just drizzled some honey on it. I'm really excited to see what this tastes like. Oh my gosh. It looks so yummy. It's like all spongy and stuff. Look at this. Yo! Alright, let's try it. That's actually pretty sweet. I like it. Wasn't a total failure, y'all. That's actually really good. Awesome. I made a cake and it wasn't a total disaster.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you think we deserve it, hit that like button, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see other content from us, you can find us on DeviantArt, Redbubble, and even Discord. Your continued support means the world to us.